Welcome back to Drop Test Media. Today in the shop, we have Drop Test Media and
City of Ember.
Right. If any of you have watched in the past, you'll know that an interview is something of an event, and today will be no different. We have some questions for you guys. Okay. We've got a lot going on. There's a whole garage here to use. So, you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Yeah, man.
All right.
I figured out the secret to having him word successfully. I just have to shut up.
Yeah. Oh, English is bad. Like, I butcher it on a regular basis.
He cannot English.
No.
My stool is uneven.
On that subject, I can't math either,
Well,
but
don't
thankfully
rock
that's
on
all
it.
done. So,
Yeah, but they're not in order, man. So
Well,
you
that's-
really can't math.
no, that's not yeah. So, all right. For our viewers, the object of today is an interview, Drop Test Media style. You guys have 3 options to choose your questions, and we have a bunch of questions. You can pull from the deck of cards, you can roll the dice, or you can take my favorite method and use our pseudo-fake knockoff generic Nerf guns and shoot at the board.
Pseudo-fake knockoff generic. Well,
Thank you.
It's a negative.
he's getting better at this. He's getting better at this, folks. I'm proud of him. It's like
Close
16
enough.
balls.
Okay?
They're so off-brand, they're pseudo-fake generic.
Right. Who would like to go first in choosing the question?
I will.
By the way, I have to interrupt. You can't all choose Nerf guns. Sorry.
Shucks. We have one.
I'll go first.
Well, the
I'll,
adults here, so there's rules.
I'll roll some dice.
Okay.
Rolling
Shall we?
the dice.
Dicey dice.
Alright, Ashley, Larry.
There is a hole in the table. Please watch out. I don't want to have to chase the dice.
Want to blow on these for me? Got that baby.
9.
9.
Number 9.
Oh, that's a good first question.
For our viewers, these are in no way in order whatsoever. Hence, Drop Test Media style. Number 9. Why the addition of the second frontman?
Oh. Oh, right off the bat.
Well, you rolled the dice, so
It's only fitting that
Do you want me to answer why? Because I don't know if I can really answer why.
Not
But I
necessarily
can answer
why.
how it happened.
Yeah.
What was the
Thought process.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, Dave and I, have known each other for, I don't know what,
Too long?
7 years? Well, we've known each other a long time.
Longer than I want to know.
But we used to frequent karaoke quite often, and we would always run into each other. And then we had actually started going to karaoke together. And I've always liked to sing, and I've always loved metal. And he knew that. And then one day, actually almost a year ago today, pretty close,
Just about, yeah. Just about.
Look at that.
he sent me a message on Facebook, and he said, "Hey man," I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Do you want to meddle?" And I'm like, "What?" Like, "Do you want to meddle?" I said, "I don't know how exactly I should take this." So I assumed it was either one of two things. It was either he wanted me to help out with his project, which I knew was a thing,
Yeah.
or he
Wanted to fuck.
or we were just him being Dave. So I guessed it was the first one, and I asked him if he's serious, and he said yeah. And without even thinking, I'm like, yeah, absolutely, I'm in 100%. And I knew what he wanted me to do, and then we sat down and talked about what my role will be vocally, what his role would be vocally.
And stare at the back of my head.
I think it's worked out for the most part. you know?
I dig it. I love it.
I have to tell you, the couple times I've seen you guys since the lineup change, you guys have been absolutely outstanding. Just you two have a great chemistry when you're singing.
That was pretty evident in my
Yeah.
first real show that there was that kind of mesh, and
Yeah.
it works real well.
It was just something we were curious about.
Yeah.
Next question.
Next in line, please.
Moving right along.
I will do the card.
Nobody
Pick a
wants to be the
card,
first
pick
one to
a
go for the gun.
No,
You don't want to see oh, I want to do the gun.
Top deck
Six.
Exodia.
Number 6. What's number 6? Is it a
Number
serious
6. As a group, as individuals, however you guys want to handle this, what is your favorite venue that you have played at thus far?
Ooh, that is tough.
Can we go back to that question in a couple months?
I immediately thought of Sherman Theater. That was when you busted your ass.
Yeah, where you took a faceplant on the stage. That was pretty memorable.
See,
Face plants happen.
I mean, being a 6-piece band, there's really not much room at
Yes.
some of the bars that we play
Yeah.
at. So
It's hard to find a stage big enough.
So when we played at the Sherman Theater, like the big stage, it was phenomenal because we had room to actually go around the stage. Granted, I still didn't because I'm so used to just being, like that.
Crammed into the corner of the band.
The beginning of Drop Test Media, as how we started, we viewed a lot of different bands, and we used to go to the Factory. Have you guys ever been to the Factory?
The Factory.
They might have closed.
Yeah, I think
they're closed
they're not a
down.
thing anymore.
That was a great venue. That
It
had
was.
plenty of stage space.
No, the stage
It
space
wasn't
was a
great.
little-
You have to think when you say plenty of stage space.
Not for
how many
60
people
bands.
per-
We,
Yeah.
we saw them cram a lot of crap on that
Yeah.
stage, just to be honest.
One
And
of the-
there was a lot of room on the floor in front of it as well.
One of the big problems is that when there's this kind of playing, you know what I mean? It was great, but when you saw a band with energy come up, you really, like, that space became, like, real short real quick. And we made comments on a lot of bands. We're like, you guys need to go wireless because somebody is going to get hung up in one of your chords.
3 to breathe. Yeah, 3 to breathe about 8 at least a dozen times.
Yeah,
during
I'm
one
always
show.
worried about somebody
Yeah.
stepping on my cord. I always grab it like 3 times
It
around my strap.
happens. It happens.
That's what you do when I do. You don't have a cord.
You're also not allowed to move very much either, but
He
No,
moves-
I'm not.
Sit or stand.
He moves,
Those are your
He
options.
moves a lot though when he's doing his. There's a lot of
there's
movement.
a lot of movement.
Yeah.
He's just not going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's like riding a stationary bike.
Man, I'm clocking it, but I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Honestly, my favorite.
I mean, yeah. Out of what we've only played really 3 venues.
well,
Realistically.
Honestly, I dig. I really like playing Sherman Theater, but Sherman Showcase is a good venue because I think the acoustics are good. It's the people that go there. It's definitely a more personal feel.
okay.
It's just the lighting's good. There are lights. There's a decent PA system, and the guys that we've worked with there, Steve and Henry have been awesome. They've been awesome, and that's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge. You don't want to go to a venue and work with some guy who's a dick.
Right.
Like,
And I mean,
Well, nobody wants to work with a dick anyway. but
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah.
That's why we don't work together.
See, well, go
go
on,
ahead.
Dave. I don't want to cut you
well,
off.
no, I was even gonna say the same thing. Like even with Irish Wolf, like they even helped us really get in the door a lot too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
And every show we've played at Irish Wolf, there's been a good turnout.
Yeah, it's always been a great turnout. I mean, Peter, he works with us a lot there too. So I mean, it's.
Being
grant
as that
you-
was my only show, that was not a great space for, again, what I'm going to say probably 3 dozen times, a lot of energy, and they made that work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's obvious that whoever did the sound and whoever set
Yeah.
that up
They,
had,
they know what they're doing.
yeah, they know what they're doing.
They
So,
sound it very well in there. It is a bit cramped, especially when you guys get the turnout that you do.
Right.
It gets cramped in there. I saw I think it was the first show I saw you guys, the Irish Wolf. I saw one of the moshers in front. They're basically fucking kickboxing at this point. They're throwing their legs and shit. I'm like, that's not mosh pit, bro. That's kickboxing. But and which is why nobody else is up there, because they
Yeah.
don't want to get kicked in the face. But I saw a dude about take one of the monitors out, the one that's sitting on a tripod.
Yeah.
About take it out.
I
with his
remember that
leg.
guy.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, calm the fuck down.
I was right in front of that. Yeah.
See, venues for me, it's like, I mean, everyone kind of figures, okay, like it's the Sherman Theater, that place is geared towards performances.
Yeah, think about how many people have played on that stage.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. So I mean, that's going to be a good venue no matter what. As far as like my own opinion, it's like smaller places like bars. Like they're not really designed sonically. They're not designed to house bands and whatnot. Probably one of the better sounding and care to disagree with me or like kind of hate me for this, but I mean,
Probably
we played in a fire hall one
Yeah.
time up in Wright Township, and coming
my fault.
coming from, no, not to hate on it, but coming on it from like a sonic standpoint, like sitting behind the drum set, it's like you didn't need to mic anything at all.
And it's also a matter of perspective, because from where you're standing, it's going to sound totally different from
Yeah.
where you're standing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you're going to hear something totally different than what I'm going to hear.
Yeah.
So you're right. It's all a matter of perspective. But
Yeah.
I think
Which is why it helps when you have a couple of guys who've actually been to the shows. We're out there
Right.
where it needs to be heard. And
Yeah.
like I said, the Irish Wolf does a really good job. I wish I could have seen you guys at the Sherman, but
You
Oh,
never,
I'm
you
sure-
never
I'm
know.
sure we'll-
There-
sure
there
we'll
might
go
be
back.
more time.
Sure we'll
Yeah,
go back.
yeah.
Well, as far as my vote to what was my favorite venue, I would have to go agree with Devin and Jeremy. It's either the Sherman Theater or the Sherman Showcase. There we go.
Okay, that's okay.
you're
that's-
infecting everyone around you.
I butcher
Mike
English
Flahan.
all the time.
Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson.
The Thurman Thocath. Anywho, no, I mean like both venues were really well organized, and like I said, we worked with amazing people. We played with some amazing people, and you know both times I feel we had a decent turnout. Both times at the showcase and once at the theater. I mean, I would love to play there as much as we can, as much as we're able to.
Yeah, and both turnouts. I mean, we're both snowing those days.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
that's
we still had a good turnout, and that not only speaks, I mean, miles for like our fans, but I mean just fans of music in general. You know, people that go to see, like, not too many people will go anymore to an entire show to see the entire lineup. You know, you'll go to like, I mean, I was probably one of them. It was Mayhem Festival. Was it? Had to be 2014 was the last one, I believe. No, it wasn't the last one. It was the next to last. I didn't go to 2015. It was 2014. Headliners were Trivium, Asking Alexandria, Korn, and Avenged Sevenfold.
I would have left.
And
I didn't even go.
Unfortunately, Trivium went first, and I missed a bit of their set. But it's like I went like the entire day. Like I'm a fan not only of like those bands, but like music in general. You never know what you're gonna find and discover, and that's what really drives me to do what we do.
And like, if I can speak to whoever watches this, to the viewers. When you do go to
Viewer.
viewer,
Singular.
Yeah.
one viewer. When you do go to whether it be a bar show or a bigger show, and there are multiple acts, stay there. Stay there. Don't go. I can't make anybody
Right.
stay. But when you go see one band and you're paying for it, you might as well see them all.
You know,
we
you're
try
talking
to
about
do
getting
that.
your money's worth.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're
Like $5 for
A $5
bands?
cover?
Come on.
Yeah,
For
no.
5 bands,
For
I mean,
five bands,
Yeah,
that's great.
that's-
And
It's a buck a band. That's damn cheap entertainment.
I've seen a lot of great local acts. I've realized how much of and it's sub underground in this area, but
The scene is
there is
there.
a scene. There is a scene
it's there.
in Northeast PA for hard rock and heavy metal. I've seen a lot of great bands that have made some great music that get no airplay, that get nothing out of it, but just keep doing it because they love doing it. I've seen Traverse the Abyss a few times, you guys a couple of times. Beyond Fallen, great, like, classic kind of power metal band.
metal.
Nobody's ever heard of them. Like, why didn't I hear of these guys? They played at Wacken, for Christ's sake. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's like I should have heard of them, but
who did we go? Who did they play? Oh, the Aegean.
Yeah.
yes,
Aegean, yeah.
they are great too.
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, shout out to Dave and the guys at the Aegean. Love you guys.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
Cause of Affliction. I have a friend in that band. I didn't fucking know it. For Christ's sake. Anyhow,
the big
next
thing is-
question.
When you go to a show, stay there.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
right.
Point made. Moving on.
Who's up next?
Dave.
I'll be that guy. Let's take the guns.
Take the guns.
All right. So, a little bit explaining on the rules.
The rules. Because
You
an
have to
adult's
hit
here.
the board. You cannot look at the board once you get it in your sight picture. So you must
Sight picture.
cover your
Close
eyes.
your eyes.
Oh, I'm going.
Yep.
Yeah.
Straight gangster.
Kill shot.
Hit the deck.
shot.
It's gonna hit the garage.
Dave's part of the chair force. Might as well watch out.
So, You, the viewer,
He's squatting.
can now see Davo and the board.
And my back.
Are you prepared?
Leroy Jenkins, let's get this.
Leroy Jenkins.
Yes.
Nice shot. That was awesome.
Wow.
That's why they.
How do you fail that
hard?
Your arms are
why are you?
Listen,
Hey,
listen, last interview, one shot, one kill.
Yeah.
Everybody
Dave,
won.
Dave, what is this?
Aim.
What is
Like,
this? Why don't you hold it like
Kill
a?
shot.
Yeah, and that's why it went
Yeah, if you're
There
trying to
you
kill
go.
a brick.
Number
right on
nine.
the line.
Wait. 9.
Official ruling is 9.
We already did that.
We already did
As-
I
that.
already did 9.
As the rules stand, because we only have so many questions, we do have to roll it down one. Okay.
So you get the next one, question
You get
10.
number 10. All right. Favorite band?
No, that wasn't banned. It was bread. What's your favorite bread?
Oh, that is
That's
that's a completely different
That's
question.
because he copied it from my chicken scratch that was on the paper when I
Yeah.
was frantically writing down questions as I thought of them.
Favorite
Band.
What is your
what?
favorite kind of bread?
favorite bread? No shit. Arnold's 100% whole wheat bread from Walmart.
I want to punch you. when
You
say
mean from anywhere you can find it?
Well, I get it from Walmart because it's cheap.
Yeah, but you made it sound like Walmart's the only place that you can get like.
It's
Arnold's.
it's gotta be from
It's gotta
Walmart.
be from Walmart.
If
The
it's-
wife
you
is very
get it-
picky.
If it's from
Anywhere
Price
else,
Chopper, I don't
It's
want
not
it.
as good as
It's not as good if it's Walmart brand.
That's right.
Fuck Walmart.
Oh, thanks. I had a mouthful of beer on that one.
There goes our sponsorship for them. Not that I would buy shit anyways.
So is that really your answer?
Yo, Arnold's 100% whole wheat bread. Absolutely.
From Walmart.
From Walmart. That's right. It's,
Okay, we
dot,
have
dot.
established it must be from Walmart.
That's Davo. Next.
Moving on.
Myers Italian. It has to be seated though.
Yep, yep, I dig it.
Okay.
Sun-made white.
Yeah. Going straight plain white bread.
Yep.
fucking white bread. Where like, there's nothing special. You're fucking white bread, both of you.
I don't fucking give a shit about bread.
The package says bread. I'm picking it up.
Dear God, you like
$2.39. Fuck you. I'm getting white bread.
me. And it's actually funny because like there was a like I don't want to call it there was a funny little stint with me and Rye Bread actually in a conversation. But I'm gonna say any type of rye bread. I prefer seeded rye, Jewish rye. I just like rye bread. I think it tastes good on anything you put on it.
Can we edit the Jewish part out?
No. Unfiltered and
Raw.
One take.
yeah.
Yep.
One
What
take.
is it?
We're doing one. Game over.
Yeah.
We're steady camming this shit.
Okay. On that subject, I am going to have Coop look over all the questions because apparently I can't write.
No,
Or
you just can't
English.
read my chicken.
No, that was just
Or
the
math or anything.
That was just the
else.
one. I think you got the rest of
Yeah.
it.
Reading,
Okay.
writing,
You
arithmetic.
can't math, you can't write, you can't speak.
But he can make
What can
knives.
you do?
I make knives.
Makes
Okay.
knives,
Yeah,
which can slit your throat, which can
Yeah.
prevent you from speaking.
Fair enough.
Wow,
Alright.
that escalated quickly.
Moving on.
Wow.
Next
Jesus.
question.
Well, I am the last one, and unfortunately, I am not going to take the gun. I am going to roll these dice.
Yeah, you'll hit me in the neck.
We did have to test the Nerf guns to make sure they worked.
With
Yeah.
my neck and my forehead.
Worth it.
Was it your
Thank you.
forehead? I thought he hit you right in the eye or something.
If he hit me in the eye, I
I'd-
would have taken it because that's what I do.
It's what you do.
I
It's
am
what
a
you do.
bitch.
Takes it in more ways than one.
At least you finally admit it.
Are you done playing with yourself, or are you gonna roll the dice?
You
Jesus
gotta
Christ.
warm them up. It helps the roll. 11.
Oh.
Irrelevant.
Going in order here.
All right. As a group only, cats or dogs? Are you guys cats people or dogs people?
I don't know why you guys are fucking. It's A or B. It's fucking dog. Like I could understand if it was like bird, fish, dog, cat, ostrich.
Such a hard question.
It is dog. It is not a hard question. You have a cat. Your opinion.
No,
and you do
I
too.
agree with dog. Even though I have a cat, he
Yes.
acts like a dog.
Yes, thank you. Okay.
Simbi?
Simba, I love you. You're my Mugu guy, pan Chinese
You're
takeout.
talking
but-
to the camera like
Google
your cat's
domain?
watching.
Cat's gonna look
It's
crazy
the
and be
only
like, "Stop
viewer
it,
is
I'm here right
Dave's
now."
cat. The only viewers, it's your wife sitting home.
He's gonna see his other
daddy.
We talked about you.
He's gonna see his other cat friends and be like, "My owner gave me a shout out." What are your owners?
What is your owner
Feed
done for you
Fuck outta
lately?
here.
But yeah, iguanas.
His bird is stuck so far up his asshole.
Oh my god.
An iguana's not a bird.
But I'm saying, cat-wise, dogs and cats don't count for you because you have a bird.
I have a bird
that you
and two
may or
cats.
may not jerk off.
They don't have a dick.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Birds don't have penises.
How do they mate?
Find a
Anyway.
Find a dump.
They have some kind of genitalia. I
Hey,
guarantee that.
All
Next
right,
question.
We're back on topic.
All right, so
Dogs.
dogs. Yes.
Dogs official.
All right, now that you guys have butchered this order, who's next?
Yeah, we did. It was supposed to be
Devin.
Devin.
It started with me. I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll shoot. I will shoot.
Oh. Go. Do it. Oh, damn it. Don't shoot yourself in the eye.
Please do.
Is
Please do.
this the way it's supposed to be held?
Ready?
That
He
was
had seven.
He had
That was
seven.
I'll go with 7.
Didn't stick, but we saw 7.
Number 7.
Ooh. This one's a good one.
This is kind of a deep one. So, you guys
Yeah,
I like it deep.
The deeper, the better.
As deep as we can go.
Is it balls deep?
it could be.
It could be.
Taint
Balls deep fighting terrorism?
We going elbow deep?
From what band or bands do you pull your kind of inspiration from?
Is that as
Individually?
like individually or as a group? Because that is.
I'll
say as a
allow
group.
I was gonna say I'll allow individually.
Yeah.
Okay, individually then.
You've got different disciplines.
Sure, yep. Okay.
Spread across.
Just
So
run it!
fuck it, run it.
Oh yeah, it is my question. Well, I grew up on a lot of on a very diverse. I grew up musically diverse, from Journey to Earth, Wind and Fire to Bon Jovi. Like, it's very wide. But personally, I'm very big into Slipknot. I love Slipknot. I love Corey Taylor. So a lot of what I do comes from that. I mean, you can't imitate a Corey Taylor. You can't. There will never be another one.
You don't want to be the next Corey Taylor. You want to be the first.
Holy shit! It's like deja vu. Didn't I say something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I said at one point. I said I don't want City of Ember to be the next Metallica. I want to be City of Ember to be the first City of Ember.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They
Good
didn't
attitude.
understand that, but I did. So yeah, mostly Slipknot and around there, Slipknot, Mudvayne, like that.
Okay.
Heavy, like really where screaming heavy metal really came into its own.
Started forming.
Really came into its own. and
Yeah.
Became mainstream.
Cool.
Who's next?
I'll take it. I think for me, it really
Jesus
started.
Christ.
Why are you taking so long?
I talk a lot.
Apparently.
For
Moving
me-
on.
For me, it really started with Census Fail back in
Okay.
like 2002, 2003. You know, Buddy Nielsen was like my main inspiration when it came to writing lyrics, and really getting into that. Lead singer. Buddy Nielsen.
Your buddy Rich.
Yeah, you're big Buddy Rich.
A couple decades off.
Way to
there.
go, diverse guy. Diversity.
There was some knowledge hidden in there somewhere.
But
We'll find it.
it really started off with them, you know, getting me into like the metal scene, the metalcore scene, even though it was more like, you know, that alternative emo, if you will, in the beginning. And then it really started branching out to
Don't put